Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Miss Chantelle Cameron. First of all, it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, I'm actually going to an event after this.
Oh, happy International Women's Day. What's the event you're doing?
It's a business event. One of my sponsors is sponsoring some convention for all the businesses around Northamptonshire. So I'm just going to stand at a punch machine and be punching a punch machine all day. Quite fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, for a Friday morning or Friday afternoon. Yeah, absolutely. Right, Chantelle, what is going on? Saw your post the other day. In regards to the Katy Taylor fight. I spoke to Eddie Hearn yesterday. I don't know if you saw Eddie's comments regarding that situation, but just give us a summary of kind of what's been going on over the last sort of week or so in terms of getting this fight on, or not.
So to be honest, I thought like it was a no-brainer. I thought the trilogy was going to happen. Like Eddie said, I've not outbid myself or outpriced myself for anything. So for me, it was like, why is the fight not signed? But obviously, I'm hearing now that Katy wants to fight other people and this and that. But like I posted on my Instagram yesterday, after she beat me, she said to all of her fans that she wants to fight me for the trilogy because it's a massive fight. Women's boxing's never had a trilogy, and I give her two shots. I give her two shots at me to win my belts, and the second time she did win the belts, but I never got a rematch clause where most champions would have a rematch clause because I had a feeling something like this would happen. If she beat me, I wouldn't see these belts again, and I feel like that's what's happening. She got the belts off me, and I don't think I'll ever get a shot at them again. So that's why I'm pushing it, because obviously for me, it's annoying because like the fight's easy to make. This fight could be signed today. I don't know why it can't be, because Katy saying she wanted the trilogy. I've accepted a reasonable offer, which obviously is a lot less than what it should be, but I've agreed to it because I want the fight and it's good for women's boxing. But now Katy and her team I've got other plans, and it's just like it's just a strange one where it's a little bit frustrating, and obviously I'm having to be vocal because I'm losing the fight, and I want to be champion, and I don't want to be losing sight of them belts. And I think if I let this one slide and I don't open my mouth like usual, I'm quiet. But if I stay quiet, then it's goodbye to them belts forever.
I mean, look, without going into specifics of financial aspects, but I mean, I read some reports where you're taking 20% less. I read some reports where you're taking 50% less. I mean, look, I'm not asking you to tell us exactly, obviously, what the offer has been, but you are taking less money than what you think you should be getting for this fight.
If it was 20% less, I would have been signing right there. But no, it's just under 50% less. So a big amount less. And I'm doing that because it's for women's boxing, to put myself back on the map, be a champion again. I think I beat her in the third fight. And also it's like making these sort of fights happen for boxing, because there's never been a women's trilogy. I feel like there's bad blood now, and I feel like the third fight's gonna be the best one yet. And it's 1-1. I beat her, she's beat me. We both took each other's undefeated record. How the hell can you walk away from it now? For me personally, there's no one I've got my eyes set on. I want Katy Taylor because I want to put the wrong bite, and she's obviously got other ideas now, and I think it's crazy, I really do.
Again, I'm going to refer back to my interview last night with Eddie Hearn. Obviously, Katy Taylor is going to fight in May, regardless of whether it's yourself or whoever. That's the date for Katy Taylor. Now, let me ask you, if Katy Taylor is going to fight somebody else other than yourself, have you spoken to Eddie Hearn about what is going to happen for you then if the Taylor fight doesn't happen?
No, which obviously, like, I'm in limbo because there's no plan B for me. So it was all eyes were set on the trilogy because it was kind of Katy said publicly in the ring after the fight she wanted the trilogy. Then I was hearing that all she wanted to fight was me. So for me, all I've had my eyes set on is Katy Taylor because that's all that matters to me. So I don't know what the plan B is, and I've not spoken to Eddie about what my options are going to be now.
Again, I'm going to keep referring back to this because obviously that was kind of the most I'd spoken to Eddie about this situation with you and Katy Taylor. In his words, he said that the fight with Chantelle Cameron will happen. He just doesn't know whether it's going to be next or not. I mean, what do you think about those comments?
Do you know what? It either happens next, or I don't think Katy Taylor will ever box me again. That's the honest truth. If it doesn't happen next, I will never box Katy Taylor again because she'll always have other options, and that's just the reality of it. And people forget I was mandatory for Katy Taylor for 2 years at lightweight, and I never got a look in, and that's why I moved up to super lightweight. And the fight only happened because Katy Taylor called me out on Instagram. I beat Katy Taylor. Katy Taylor wanted the rematch because it was in contract as well that I had to rematch her if I beat her. She wins the rematch, even though I did ask for a rematch clause because I kind of thought, right, I need a bit of security now and I need a safety net, but I didn't get that. So kind of like that was a bit disheartening as well because I kind of thought if Katy beats me, what will be next for me? But the fact that Katy Taylor has been saying that she wanted the trilogy, I thought, well, it's got to happen because what Katy says happens. Katy calls the shots. And if Katy's saying that, I thought she'd stick to her word. So that's why it's come as such a surprise that she's looking at other options now. And it's not about money because money on my side is, even Eddie said, I agreed to a lot less purse because it's means more to me than money. Obviously, it's a business, but money aside, I just want my hands back on Katy Taylor to get my belts back.
Not that this is really relevant to you, and I don't suppose you really even care, but what do you think the other option here is for Katy? What do you think? Do you think it's a Serrano fight?
Definitely. I think it's Amanda Serrano. And I honestly think Amanda Serrano beats Katy Taylor. So if Amanda Serrano beats Katy Taylor, then what happens? Do you know what I mean? Like people need to look at the whole picture. So saying Chantelle will be next, she won. If she boxes Amanda Serrano, I think Serrano beats her, and then Kate's can have no belts. She released hers at lightweight. She'll lose the 140 belts to Serrano, in my opinion. And then what? The fight's gone. It's kind of like a Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall fight, where it was too late. Well, it's not too late, but 2 years down the line, it could have happened straight away, where belts are on the line. The whole all eyes were on her. So it's bad for boxing the fact that these sort of fights don't happen when they should happen. It should be happening while the iron's still hot.
That proposed date in May isn't that far away. So at what point do you draw a line under it whether it's going to happen or not? Because I suppose for Katy Taylor as well, like that fight, whoever she's fighting, whether it's yourself or whoever, that's got to be done relatively soon, like now, because like 10, 11 weeks away, I think it is from this.
Yeah.
But for yourself,
well, for me personally, is I want to be told when I'm fighting because like I've been like Katy's called the shots for a year of my career, and rightly so as well, like what she's like done and everything. But at the same time is, well, just because Katy Taylor doesn't want to fight me, why do I not know what's next? Like I need a plan too. Like this is my career. My career doesn't sit around Katy Taylor. And I want this trilogy for personal reasons now. So it's out there publicly that Matchroom DAZN want the fight. I want the fight. Katy and her team obviously don't want the fight. So there's only one party holding it up, and that's not from my side. And I've agreed to the money.
So what do you think the reason is that either Katy, and I'm saying if, because obviously I'm using that reference there, but what do you think the reason is why they wouldn't want to take the fight with you?
Because she knows I beat her. She knows I beat her, and where does she go when I beat her again? I think she won the second fight, fair play, but she won't beat me in the third fight. It won't happen. So that's why the fight's not going to happen, in my opinion. Her and her team know I beat her in the third fight, and that's it. I'll get my belts back. Then what's next for Katy Taylor? I'll move on with my career, whereas now the tables are turned again. I've got no belts. I've got no plan. And I want my redemption that Katy Taylor had the opportunity to have. But now it just seems that she's got other plans, and I'm not going to see that.
Okay. Well, look, I think either way, your situation will be kind of clear whether you are fighting her or not in the coming few days. Like I said, that's only like 10, 11 weeks out. So,
yeah. Well, from my side, literally, I've got the pen ready to sign that paper. Like, I've got no demands. I'm taking less money. Not one demand. Like, go back to Ireland for the third time. There's nothing. There's literally nothing that I could sign today. It's that easy. It's just Katy and her team. Literally not one demand I've got. All I want to do is get on that plane with my team and try to get my belts back, which I think I will. It's that easy.
okay. Well, I'll do my best to kind of follow this up when I next speak to Eddie, who seems to be kind of at the centre of knowing what's going on in this situation to a certain degree. So, Chantelle, just before I do let you go, obviously I know it's a little bit of kind of previous news now, but yeah, you're parting with Jamie Moore. But yeah, I think I've seen some quotes from you. I saw some words you said when that happened. Yeah, just a different direction for you.
Yeah, different direction with Grant now up at Sheffield, and really happy. It's such a nice environment up there. Like, it's I'm learning so much as well and taking a lot in. At the minute, my head's kind of like taking so much new information in that I'm having to get used to it and adapt. But yeah, it's so exciting, and such a great bunch of people in that gym as well. It's like it's always busy. There's always a good atmosphere, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So for me personally, like even when I had the bad news, I still was up in the gym the next day because I'm taking so much information in and that, and I don't want to lose what I'm learning now. Like, I'm making good progress with Grant now, so mentally I'm in a very good place with Grant and his team. So I'm taking so much in again and learning and enjoying boxing. Apart from all this rubbish, which obviously is the business side of it, but on the actual physical side, yeah, I'm loving it.
Okay. Okay. Well, Chantelle, thank you very much for talking to IFLTV. We'll see how the situation pans out. It's going to have to pan out soon either way, so we'll see what happens.
Either way, I would like a fight date because obviously I'm in the gym, got a new team, and I want to get the ball rolling again. Like, I don't want to be sitting around till the end of the year waiting to see what happens. I want my career to continue, and it's kind of at standstill now, waiting and seeing what's going to happen. Where I generally thought the trilogy was going to happen because it's 1-1. I just don't get it. Like, how you can just lose to someone, beat them, and then walk away and like not find out who the better fighter is. So I generally don't get it.
Okay. Chantelle, thank you very much for your time. We'll definitely catch up with you again soon.
It's good then.
What?
Thank you.
No, it's all right. You're going to watch AJ and Ngannou tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's what time is it here in Saudi? It is 12 o'clock. It's 9 for you, so it's 12 o'clock now.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it.
Right, well, listen, we'll have a catch up when there's more news, but I'll let you.
Thank you again.
The rest of your day.
Cheers, thank you.
All right. Thank
See
you.
ya.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.